One guy did that one time, walked up and touched me. Second, third, fourth, I can't hear anything. Your pain, you have pain right here, pain. Pain in your arm. Shake your hands. Now sit down and play the Flight of the Bumblebee. Did that work? Does that feel good? Do that before you play your accordion. You'll find out that you won't be so fatigued. A lot of people don't do that. They just, just play along and what would I do with all of the stuff I had? Well, I had stuff. Somebody took my stuff. No, for this, and you wonder why. And so naturally you're fatigued, and you get lazy. I'll do it again tomorrow. And there's an old saying: if you haven't got time to do it right, when you're gonna find time to do it again. So, anyway. If you take that first exercise page there, look at it a second. I'm just going to briefly go through this, and then we're going to. Wanda, I hate to say this to you, but I got a bad left arm. Pick the accordion. Don't play it, just pick it up. This is good. I got a bad left arm, okay, and you're here for a fellowship, right? Good. I just have a problem putting it back there. That first page, look at that. This. All they are just major scale, a major chord. If anybody doesn't understand that, just put your hands up a little bit. Put the bass to it. Watch me practice. Okay, who doesn't understand what we just did? That was page 1 and 2 we just did. When you look at all those ledger lines out there, don't let it scare you, because that's a Now take it easy when you do it. Okay, then you have the octaves. It's 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. So when you do this, your hand is you've got a lot of motion to. Okay, this is just basic exercise. If you will pick up this accordion, pick up your accordion and do this at least 3 times a week, you'll watch the improvement in your playing. And also, you'll see that you'll have better control of the keyboard and you know where you are. Let's talk about the control of the keyboard. Look at me. Backstrap. You notice Frank Morocco's wearing a backstrap now. Well, he did it in the seminar. Backstrap. Squeeze your hand in the bass. I have complete control of this accordion. Regardless where I am, F, G flat, F, G, G flat, F, G, A, G flat, F, G, A. I know where all of those are now. See it again, Karen? Okay? Now, regardless of what position I am, I know that the black keys are directly under my chin. And my hand, I salute it, bring it down. There's your position. Another thing, did you all notice that, what was that, the kid from Russia last time? No. Fantastic. Okay, if you picked up a video of mine called Hints, Tips, and Help, you'll notice that you can take your accordion, put your straps on, Walter, and put your jacket over the top of that. and button the jacket underneath here, and then nobody sees your straps anymore. Did you notice that's how he was dressed yesterday? So what happens is you put the accordion on first, take your jacket and put it on, and then button it underneath the keyboard. And it works. And you don't have that bulkiness, you know, that's I think when Frank first got up the second time, remember the jacket was just sitting there and it was kind of walking, and the ladies started pulling it down on it. Okay, there's just a couple of little tips that, you know, that you can pick up. Okay, now we have complete control of the accordion, is that correct? Now, also one other trick is play in the dark if you can. Shut the lights. If you shut the lights in the kitchen, and everybody says, there he goes again, shutting the lights in the kitchen, you're going to play his dumb accordion, make all those mistakes. But when you're playing in the dark, I can never understand this. You can have piano players, accordion players, that sit there and read the music, and they're looking at everything they're reading, and you take the music away from them, and your head goes down. What for? It doesn't make sense. So play in the dark. Okay. What we do? Sure. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this one you put down. Here, take this one. Okay, what I want you to do is that you take the accordion and you close the top of the accordion. Shut the top of the accordion. Squeeze your hand in here. Now you can reach down in here and get all the spaces if you want to. But if you have it out there loose, your hand's going to go up in space. Okay? And just do this. I'm not doing this. I'm going this way. See the accordion's going up and down? Always play the bass. Always play the bass. You hear this? I'm playing cordless, by the way. That amplifier's on. Try it again. Pull at the top of the accordion. Play the bass. Up and down. See, the accordion's coming up towards my chin. Open it. And don't get that bow out there. If you're out here, you better start saying, Our Father, art in heaven. You're in trouble. So you want to stay as close as you can. Now, easy? Who doesn't understand what I just did? And then if you want to pick it up like this. And as you pick it up, everybody know what that song is?
Jolly Caballero?
Did we just get off?
No.
This? That's called
Jolly Caballero, yeah.
That was the first bellow shake song that I learned. Okay? So remember what we did. Put your hand in, control that accordion, put the back strap on, Janet. We have Janet Todd with us this morning. And I was their house guest for a couple of weeks in Salt Lake City.
It only seemed like
And,
a couple of
mhm.
weeks.
And it's very, just as, I hate to get into stories, but I had no idea that they took me to the Norman Tabernacle, and the choir was performing. And before the choir performed, they were introducing some of these dignitaries from Afghanistan. Right? And then this guy gets up there, he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have a celebrity with us who's been an outstanding accordionist for 5 decades," and I started looking around. Who's that over there? And so Janice was there, "Stand up! Stand up!" And hey, you missed this. They say there's some seats over here. We demonstrated this new Pertosa accordion.
Go ahead. That's okay.
And,
Go ahead.
We'll give it one more shot just before we leave, and let you folks listen to some of the latest technology there is. All right, for the benefit of those that just walked in, we talked about controlling the accordion, and we have the back strap, and we have squeeze your hand in here, and you lock the top of the accordion, and just do this, up and down, not this way. Don't do it this way, this way. Open the accordion, and you should be bell shaping. Make sense? Okay. Now, if you want to take the song in different variation of rhythms, this is where, you know, minor matter. Now, I usually do this. If you go out and go to Walmart and get yourself a large clock with a second hand on it. Now, if you want to write this down, fine, but pay attention to it because it works. Believe me. 3 times a week. When you first start, for 5 minutes, the second hand, you will bellow shake for 15 seconds, rest for 45 seconds. Do that for 5 minutes. Bellow shake 15 seconds, rest 45 seconds. The second time you come along, the next 5 minutes, you bellow shake for 30 seconds, rest 30 seconds. So far you put 10 minutes in it, didn't you? Because you're going to do that for 5 minutes. And then here it comes. You bellow shake for 45 seconds and rest 15 seconds. Bellow shake 45 seconds, rest 15 seconds. Do that for 5 minutes. And guess what? You can do this. Want to see me do it again? Okay? What Look how far out the accordion is. Now watch, I'm going to come back in and bellow shake this accordion. Now you can do that with a Pertosa, but you notice the accordion's coming up and down, but look where my chin is. It's between the straps. I'm holding the accordion down because I'm putting a lot of pressure to this bell. And I'm about to be coming back and forth this way, and next thing you know, my hand starts flying out. So I just got control of it right now. So you got access to that. this morning, but he fell in love or something. I don't know. Please.
Hey, Joe.
I don't know what happened to it.
He's
Joe,
right
is it
there.
in-
He's right
in your
there.
pocket? Give me a t-shirt. No, don't. Any questions? Yes?
I'm sorry I made them late. You're saying it's an up and down motion.
No. It's up and down. That's the way I do it. I know there are books, various books on it.
What about a triple shake?
Well, the thing about it is that if you do it for effect like yesterday, I can never remember this the kid's name.
Alexander?
Yeah. Now he's doing special effects in there. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Do you travel?
Best we can do.
I know I had it. I had it in my hand. What just happened wrong? Okay, if you do it up and down, you'll find yourself having more control of the accordion. Okay, let's look at this afternoon. I'll probably play Malagania for you. Okay. Put it together. So you're accenting back and forth, but this is going up down. Always play the bass when you do it. See, like I said, I got it on the amplifier, so naturally it's just sitting back and forth in this way. Okay. Then you have this. You have a song like a Rivederci Roma where you have to watch what you're playing, and when that accordion is sitting out there, you really got to be thinking of what you're doing at all times, like this. Watch how far out the accordion is. Hold the bass. Would you mind stepping out, please? I can't. It scares me. This accordion has never been in the shop and never broken a weed. And I got the owner standing in front of me. That accordion is 52 years old. And you figure I'm 72, so you might figure what happened to this accordion. Anyway, so watch what happens again. That's coming in. But I sometimes I grab a bunch of basses, and I want to talk about that. I didn't do that before. Is that a lot of times when I'm hitting a chord and blasting away, there's three bass notes coming down here. You got the C, you got the G, and you got the chord of the C. Okay, it sounds difficult, but you all play bass chord like this. So put them all together, basically like that. C, B flat, F, back to C. All this power is coming out. So when I was doing a Arrivederci Roma, I put all three basses to come back in real quick. So I had all of that air coming out quick. There's three basses coming out. So all three basses came in and we take that air and brought it back in again. We do a song and now you put the power to it, but then you still have to ease up on it just for the effect. Okay, watch that again. Here. So I came with three basses.
Bravo.
Just a few minutes and I'm going to play this accordion for you and watch how easy it is to do that also. Remember, that's that reedless that only weighs 14 pounds. The little white marks are on there that I put on the tape, so this way when I demonstrate it for you, I don't have to sit there and look. A very subtle look at the keyboard. And that all, like I said, all comes from playing in the dark. So if you try playing in the dark, you'll see how your hand will get there. I can't miss it, believe me. I see. Yes. Over 389 different sounds on it. It weighs 14 pounds. I don't know whether or not the Bacosa family's thinking that we old timers, one is day or another, we're going to have to get something that's light. They did a nice job with this one right here. This is a timpani.
Are you connected electronically?
That's what?
Are you connected electronically or something?
It's all electronic. Little amplifier sitting over there.
Oh,
Okay?
if he's not.
You can program this accordion in. Call the number out first on a snare drum on the bottom. Down. You got your glasses?
No.
Cool. Walter, call the snare drum out. The snare drum on the end. Down the bottom. What number?
398.
298?
398.
398. No, that's not the right number.
Is it the right thing?
Call the number first and then come there.
Snare
Try-
roll.
What?
Snare roll.
Yeah, snare.
395.
395. 395. I can also put that to the bass if I want to. You said 395?
So it's like a MIDI almost.
It is MIDI.
That's instant. That's dead like that, 395. Now, if you're making it, now I can take these permanently. For instance, all I do is I tell the accordion I want to go from here, where I press that number, to here. So they're in here permanently. Take them out anytime you want to. Well, less than 3 seconds. For instance, this one here, I know Frank Morocco was playing the accordion song. And then you have this one here. You want to play jazz? See it again? And then saxophone. You want to do Glenn Miller? Before I go any further, I know you're all looking at one another and asking questions, but it's all coming out of here. So it's really plug it into the wall and play it without the chords getting mixed up. There we go. That's it. It's all right here. Little box.
That's the sound module?
You carry a box.
That's the
You must have
module?
an amplifier,
That-
of course. Then you have this. You notice I'm still vibrating the accordion? It does everything that you want it to do if you can do the bellow shake. here, we know that. This one here is, that's the piano. I can take the piano down an octave if I want to. This is, like I said, if you're making a CD, you can actually play the background like this. You can also control the volume, like you're playing an accordion. Okay, this one here.
Not bad.
So you got Karen?
Yes.
By the way, that scale is in those books that you have. If you look in those books in there, you'll see it says Lovello, you want to see it again scale. Look for it. Okay? All right. Then it has. Help yourself. By the way, I don't want to get back into this, but if you noticed yesterday that all the performers that we had up there were very, very articulate in doing their glissandos. And it's perfect. And you don't do glissandos, just because, you have your accordion and they do this. I don't know what it means, but it's not going to add rhythm to it. All it does is it makes the accordion sound squeaky. And it just throws that, it really throws it out. If it doesn't fit, you don't force it. And when you make a glissando, be sure it's clean and every note counts. Try this. Take your through finger. I don't know what that does, but it turns me off. You have the Lionel Hampton? Like this. So if you're going to play in church, throw that on. Watch a few eyes look around.
Let there be peace on earth.
Yes. And I have a CD out there called Melodies of Inspiration, and you will also hear that in that particular CD. Okay, any questions about this accordion?
Are you going to use it this afternoon?
No. I use the
Yeah.
150-pound Petosa sitting P-E-T-O-S-A. Right. I go upstairs and I get my weights. I do not lift weights, by the way. No. Yes.
You can do the volume without the bellows on that?
Yeah, I can play without the bellows. Yes.
missed something there.
Glissando, 1 and 2, 1 and 4, right?
I'm gonna go on switch here so you can understand. I'm using 3 and 2 if I'm doing, okay, yeah, let me take the other accordion because it's not fair to do it with this accordion here. Okay, any questions on this? And I'm gonna go back to the sounds. Yes?
How much is the MIDI to add on?
How much is what?
Is the MIDI to add on?
Okay, the entire accordion?
No, just the MIDI.
Okay, we're really not calling it a MIDI, but you want to go ahead and call it a MIDI. I'm not going to call it a MIDI because a MIDI is a lot of confusion. You got paperwork and all kinds of. The directions on that is just the front page and it tells you the sounds on it. This accordion sells for $5,000 and the amplifier is $500. So $5,500 you can take it home. Now this accordion has been used. And the owner's back there, he might want to give you a big cash. Do I hear $4,999? 98. 4,097.
You played it, it's really used.
Gee, I gotta take it home, gang. Yes.
Where did you get it from?
Where I get it from? The man right there. See that striped shirt? Yeah. Joe Petosa. Joe Petosa. Junior.
That's what you were saying to Eddie.
We're with the family for 52 years, find people to do business with. Walter. Not a bad love. Thank you. Okay, glissandos. When I did the change accordions. 3 fingers that come up, the 4 fingers that grab the note. Now you can do 2. Now there's a song that I'll do today. And watch what my hand does is because I want to get the effect of a timpani like this. I'm not going to show up, but I'm not doing this number. I don't know what I came for.
Bravo.
When you do the bellow shake from the phone, you shake it up and down. Now I have a MIDI on my accordion, and the battery's on the side. You shake it up and down without loosening the battery.
Our Father. Don't need that name. You got a problem. That's the man back there. I don't know, what about it?
No, the security tied up, it won't go anywhere.
It shouldn't.
Well, because when I play my accordion, whenever I play it, sometimes it gets loose, and when I go to put it on, it doesn't work. And you have to put the battery back in or change it.
No, it's not secure.
Yeah, right.
Don't let Tony play.
I'll give you another secret here. I have some duct tape, tape underneath this grill right here, because I've got this sitting in there, and I play with such force that I'm afraid that this is going to come flying out. If the screw starts to vibrate and I don't notice it, and I'm playing along, screw's sitting on the floor, and this grill's going to fly out with it. So I just put a little bit of tape in here. And all of the new 2004 proposed accordions have duct tape on them. He didn't know I had the tape underneath it until he took it apart one time. There was another thing that I was playing in Chicago. I'll never forget that story. And I got doing a concert on wet. I put the accordion down, and the guy said, "Can I try your accordion?" I said, "Fine." I thought he was going to put it under his chin, play a few things. He does all the straps and fits the accordion on himself. I said, "Why don't you ask me for my toothbrush?" He said, "I'm looking for the magic." Yes.
Yeah, Tony, could you talk the thing you did in Vegas on changing the keys?
Changing what key?
You know, when you do an arrangement, bringing into the accordion key. Remember you were talking?
yeah,
I thought that was
yeah.
very interesting.
Yeah, you notice I did that.
Yeah.
I like to play in the accordion range. It gives you all of this power, see? And sometimes we're at the mercy of the people that have written songs for the accordion 100 years ago. And we're still playing, you know? Look at the range you're at. Right in the middle here. You know, now, you remember when I just did this from Through the Eyes of Love? I was in G. And what happened, I moved that accordion, I moved the arrangement up so I had more power for the accordion. And I will do that quite frequently. Take the accordion up. E flat is a good key to end in. F is a good key. Of course, your favorite C.
Show them what you do on the national anthem. That ending.
Don't stand up. Tips and helps. The video out there that has that arrangement in it, just to show you that we take the arrangements and we try to put them in the accordion range. Okay? Any more questions?
Thank you, Tony.
And if you're interested in this accordion here, you can see Mr. Joe Bertosa Jr. His plane leaves in about 3 hours, and he will take the cash. God bless you. Take care of yourself.
Thank you, Tony.